Hey, how's it going? So I've decided to go back to my roots, my friends. I've decided to revisit something that got my channel quite some traction early in my YouTube career. Extract camping. The first Tarkov related video on this channel is basically a video in response to a video that General Sam had made. General Sam brought an extract camper in with him on a few of his raids, and they had fun showcasing a few good spots to camp on the maps they played. At the same time his video was published, I was dabbling with a little bit of extract camping myself, specifically on reserve, and I noticed that during his entire video he never showed my favorite spot, which I figured was actually more effective than any spot he covered in his video. So I went ahead and made a video of my spot to show the world, and I was very surprised with the reaction from the community. I had never expected to get so many views and positive comments, with a whole bunch of negative comments as well, of course. Now, if I'm gonna be honest, I love positive comments. Honestly, the idea that something I create could be legitimately enjoyed by somebody else is the whole reason why I make videos. But I gotta say, reading some of those rage-induced, mega salty negative comments is almost more enjoyable to me. Anyway, right now I am broke. I have no damn money. I've recently upgraded the solar power module of my hideout, and I upgraded the air filter. And doing so basically took all the extra cash I had laying around, so I figured a great way to get back to a comfortable amount of money would be to go back to my roots, what made me famous, and upload some extract camping content. I'm actually writing the script after finishing recording everything, and let me tell you, there were some truly hilarious moments. I started off with a very efficient and effective setup, and I slowly diverted my plan into seeing what sort of crazy and ridiculous setups could actually work. I had a lot of fun making this video. But before we begin, addressing the elephant in the room here, I know that some of you probably don't like extract camping. I completely understand that, and towards the middle of this video, which will be time-stamped in case you want to skip right ahead to that part now and hear what I have to say, I'm going to talk in detail about how I feel about extract camping, and I'm going to give you my perspective on why I do it, sometimes, not all the time of course, and why I think getting incredibly upset about it is kind of silly. So without further ado, let's get into the first raid. Alright, let's get it! Okay, pretty good spawn. Here we are. So this is a little spot that I discovered when I was just trying to find something funny. I was just trying to basically hide on this side of the wall so that anybody coming from this direction would be caught off guard or maybe just not even look. It worked out really well. What I concluded was that anybody coming from this direction, I'd say there's like a 9 out of 10 chance, or maybe even higher than that. There's like a 96% chance that they don't look and they just die, you know? They either, a lot of times they'll just wait right here and they'll aim down this area and I'll just, shit. Heard a footstep. Pretty sure I just heard a footstep. I swear to God I heard something. Anyways, so yeah, there's like a 98% chance that if they come from this direction, they don't see me and I get the kill. And while I was doing this, I noticed something interesting. And that was that even if they come from over there, it seems as if they don't notice me. I've had people look directly towards me, which I guess what they're doing is they're just looking up here, you know, they're just looking at the railing, the doorway. And sometimes they look over there because that's a popular spot. It kind of blows my mind because you think that me standing on top of this railing in the middle of the open next to a very popular spot for people to be checking, you'd think I would be seen like immediately. But funny enough, I've noticed that people tend to just not notice. And then they end up just, walking down the boardwalk. And one thing I have noticed, however, is that they usually get about halfway and then they'll notice and they start to react. I like to kill them when they get about halfway. But yeah, this is my new spot. I find it to be pretty effective, and the spot down there, which I used to go to all the time, is unfortunately just not nearly as good anymore. It's much more difficult to execute properly. It ends up just being really awkward. You get stuck, prone, can't aim, and it's just really shitty. So let's see how this one works. I will say though, the big downside with this spot is that it's really hard to hear if they come from the right side. Really hard to hear. Sometimes, I guess it makes sense because as you get a higher level, you start to make less noise as you walk around. So if the person's a high level with the high, I don't know what it's called, covert movement, I guess, or whatever. That's the crouching one, I think. So I don't know what the noise, I don't know what the skill is for just like basic noise you make. But if they're high level and they have a high level skill of whatever that is, it's like impossible to hear them, and you have to really be paying pretty close attention to notice if they actually show up before you hear them. But that's the unfortunate part. In this spot over here, you had like plenty of time. You had plenty of prior notice from hearing their footsteps. So you could be like alt tab doing something else and your footsteps and tab back in. That's the one problem with this spot, but it's still doable. It's still pretty effective, I think. Got somebody. I'll be honest, I didn't want to take that shot, but he was eyeballing me a little too hard there. But that's a good example of a solid 5 seconds of that guy looking over here, and he just couldn't figure out what he was looking at. Oh, no, he didn't. That's pretty heavy. Oh shit, he's got fuel. Nice. Go. Damn. Check for intel. Check for some filters. Check the safe. That garbage headset. Alright, good raid. Oh, cool. He had a racist name. For anybody who might be triggered by the fact that I'm extract camping, let it be known that the guy I killed was blatantly racist. Okay? So maybe, maybe you guys will think twice about posting your mean comments about how I'm camping. Gave you all the time in the world to take your shot. I didn't want to do it, but you forced my hand. I didn't even completely search the rig, so let's see what other goodies he had inside of it. Fuel. Not bad, not bad at all. Alright, on to the next. Alright, here we go again. Hope for a better spawn this time. It's gonna start off as like a really early morning raid. I think I started searching at around like 5:10 a.m. Actually a good spawn, although it is gonna be a little dangerous. I could just instantly die from somebody shooting me over there. I think we're gonna be okay. There's also gonna be somebody right here on my left. Yep, I just saw somebody. I literally just ran right past somebody. Oh my god. It's way easier to see in here. I don't think I've done this. I haven't tried this at a very late hour. So that might make a difference. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot like almost immediately. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be very easy to see. I just heard a footstep, by the way. I'm confused. Shot me in the leg. Okay, dude. I mean, that was weird, but whatever. I've never seen anybody just come around that corner fucking guns blazing like that. Manager office? That's pretty good, I think. Alright, so I have a decision to make here. I don't have a lot of good loot. I'm not really risking anything, and that kill that I got really gave me nothing. I could leave the bag on the floor right there with the door closed, and I could make it appear as if somebody had dropped their bag to turn around and go turn the power on. And I could wait here for someone to show up, and I could maybe prank them if they checked the bag. Or I could just leave right now and reset, secure the raid. I think I'm gonna wait. This could be funny. Hope that they are not privy to this spot right here. And let's see if we can prank somebody. Actually, you know, I was just thinking about it. I think it makes more sense for me to have the door open to do that. Because I think that the average person, if they see the bag and they see the door closed, they might be suspect. They might start looking around. But if somebody sees the door open and then they see a bag, I think they're probably gonna imagine that somebody just couldn't fit the bag, dropped the bag, swapped out some other loot, and then extracted. No? Let's find out. Oh shit, here we go. Oh, they're scavs. Fuckers. on, you boys got anything on you? Nothing. What about you? Got beanie. See you in the next life, gentlemen. Alright. Okay, so last raid I died, it wasn't really anything interesting, but unfortunately I lost the mutant. I'm using a DTMDR right now. Kinda sad, that mutant survived a handful of raids, and I got some pretty good profit off of it. I ended up actually getting enough money to purchase the level 3 intelligence center, which is really nice. Uh-oh. I think they probably hurt me. If anybody comes up here, they shouldn't be worried about seeing a dead body. Shit. Dude, what the fuck? I didn't hear him at all until he was right here. No. Okay, let's play the, I'm not gonna look at his backpack game. Guy has some shit loot, I bet it's not really that good. This guy's a low level. He's pretty heavy though, he might just have like a car battery or something. Alright, what does he got? It's like opening up a mystery box, it's so exciting. Oh shit. The fuck? Get spawn. That counted for Shooterborn. Did. Awesome. Very cool. Oh, fuck. Alton, I think. Another guy that I just didn't hear at all. It's crazy. No, not an Alton. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we got a pretty good helmet set up here. Vector, but overall, good. time to get it. I got a vector this time. Kind of a mess spawn, honestly. I think I hear the silent pitter-patter of footsteps. Oh, I do. That was so quiet. Holy shit. Oh, God. Well, not gonna lie, that worked out a little bit better than I was expecting. My leg's broken. Take a moment. Repair my leg. Remember the good old days when you could do surgery and reload a magazine? That was nice. Okay. A 5A1 though, it's not bad. Hey, what do you know? Berry poggers. What actually are these? These aren't servers. Kind of powers thing or something? I don't know. I always call it the server room, but it's definitely not servers. Looks like some kind of load center or something. Definitely a load center. Pretty good durability on the Gazelle. That's nice. Oh. Alright, since I started doing this, I was basically completely broke with the mutant. Got the mutant, and I took the money. I was like over $1 million from that one guy that was like super thick. Took that money and I spent it on upgrading Intelligence Center level 3, so that'll be done by tomorrow. And then I have also accumulated another 1 mil, 1.1. Factor this, all this to sell. Probably gonna be about 500,000 to 600,000. So far, so good. I've only died twice. I lost the mutant, lost the MDR. I've lost about like 400,000 to 500,000, but I've made about 3 mil in profit. So I know I haven't done this for all the raids, but I just figured I'd start doing it. Here's everything from that raid. I'm gonna unload these mags. This is Dolnik, which is really nice. I'm gonna use this later for a scav case. So basically, I'm just gonna sell everything, keep what I want to keep. Okay, so I just sold everything, vendored most of it, put some stuff on the flea market, and came back with 450,000 raw cash. And I'm gonna keep this stuff. Use this for a craft. I'll use this for a scav case. This will just for healing, whatever. Aids also to. And then I got these 360 rounders, which I'm just gonna reload and use them later for something. So very good value from that raid. You know, I haven't really gotten a really good spawn recently, so hope for that. This is a pretty bad spawn. Kind of dangerous, but it's not the worst. Good players. Players. The fuck, dude? That first guy killed a player? He was just kind of chilling. That was weird, man. It is. Okie dokie. Guess we just leave. Poggers. Yeah, I need that for a quest. Fuck yeah. Now I really want to get the fuck out of here. Alright, let's try not to get extract camped, I guess. Oh my god. So much loot this raid, goddamn. Nice. The first kill I got on that guy was pretty wild. I shot because it looked like a raider. I'm gonna drink this real quick. That was interesting. No, I don't always extract. I'm a big Chad gamer. That first guy that I got was crazy. The lucky fucking point fire shot. Well, here's everything I got from that raid, starting from here down. I'm probably gonna keep a lot of this. Bunch of good ammo, obviously. Heads and stuff. I'm still gonna total it up for fun. But, I mean, I obviously didn't get these kills from camping, so I'm just, you know, a little bit of a bonus, I guess. That actually ended up being more than I was expecting. 481,000. I also get a nice AP 300 blackout. This is going to be used later. Grenades to use for myself and some effects. That was a really great raid. Quick and easy. I was in and out within like 6 minutes too. Well, I guess 10. I don't know. That was pretty good. Okay, guys. It's time to take a break and have a nice fireside chat about extract camping. If you don't care about this, I completely understand. Go ahead and skip through this. There's plenty more raids to go in the rest of the video. But for those of you who care to hear what I have to say about it, go ahead and gather around, take a seat, and let's begin. So judging from a lot of the comments I get on my videos, some things I see posted in Twitch chats or on Reddit, I think it's safe to say that most people, the average player, thinks that extract camping is bad, immoral, or unethical, or whatever. I've even heard a few top Tarkov streamers talk about how much they despise it, and by the same token, I would say that most of the streamers I've heard discuss it are indifferent and have a sort of let the players play how they want to play attitude, but the community at large, including Reddit, seems to feel very different about it. I've personally received incredibly threatening and hateful messages on YouTube, which get auto-removed, of course, and in-game. Some people really fucking hate extract camping. But it's important to take a step back and analyze what extract camping even is and why people do it. Ooh, where do we begin? Escape from Tarkov is an incredibly difficult game. Compared to just about any other online game, I think it's fair to say that Escape from Tarkov is just about as punishing, if not more punishing, than any other game out there. So why do people think that specific strategies or ways of playing the game, such as extract camping, or just camping in general, should be off limits? With so many other things that people do in this game just to gain an advantage over the other players, why is camping seen as a problem? Take a moment with me to think about all the other strategies employed by players in this game that are used to gain an advantage over the enemy. You could think about leg meta, high tier armor, high tier ammo, meta gun builds with low recoil and fast rounds per minute, grenade spamming, pushing spawns at the start of a raid, running in a 3-man or 4-man or even a 5-man team, the GL-40 grenade launcher, abusing desync in ways such as flying around corners, abusing peeker's advantage, thermal optics, or the fucking KS-23, and the list goes on. All of these things that I've just mentioned are pretty well accepted facts of life in this game. These are all ways that you can gain an advantage over the enemy, all ways that you could potentially make a situation unfair for the other player. Yet nobody is really up in arms writing death threats to those who employ these strategies. It feels like compared to everything I've just listed, most people seem to think that extract camping is more immoral and more unethical. First of all, I'd like to explain an ethos of this game, if you will. A core component, a pillar of this game. And that is that as long as you are in the raid, and before you extract from it, you're never completely safe. Nothing is sacred. And as long as the enemy is not literally bug abusing or cheating, then your death is warranted, if that be the case. Next, I would like to explain two scenarios that happen all the time in this game that I feel should be considered to be on the same level ethically when compared to extract camping. The first scenario is very simple and incredibly common. The audio. The audio in this game is hugely important. Everything you do makes a noise, and if your enemy hears you before you hear them, that information they now have can and will be used against you. Think about all the times that you've been minding your own business, walking around, looting something, and you hear footsteps approaching you in the distance. What do? Most players will stop in their tracks, make sure that they do not make any noise themselves, and wait for the enemy to walk right into their cone of death. This sort of a thing is certainly not considered camping, right? I mean, you weren't camping. You were just walking around, looting, playing the game like normal. However, in this scenario, from the enemy's perspective, you may as well have been camping. It makes no difference to them if you were playing the game correctly or if you were just sat there the whole raid. Their experience is still the same. They walk up unsuspectingly and they die before they even knew it hit them. This is essentially, fundamentally, the exact same thing as camping, and it's a practice so commonly used by players that it's hilarious to me to imagine what people who argue against extract camping would consider to be the correct thing to do in this situation. I mean, do you expect me to immediately start running towards the footsteps I hear? Make my presence known to the enemy, just so that we are both suddenly on a closer to average playing field? No thanks, I'm good. I think I'm just going to stay still and use my silence as an advantage over the enemy. The second scenario is Peeker's advantage, or desync. They both go hand in hand. At all times during your raid, no matter how good your internet is, no matter how close you live to the server, you will be under the effect, to some degree at least, of desync. And sometimes this degree is quite large and very noticeable. But the players of the game who understand this fact have learned to adapt and have learned how to use this sort of a thing against the enemy as an advantage. Basically, if your character model on your client is moving, the real-time position according to the server may not always agree. The server will then report the incorrect position to the other clients connected to the server, which is how we end up with Peeker's advantage. It sort of goes against a common practice among nearly all FPS games. The act of peeking around a corner, whether you have knowledge of where an enemy might be or not, should never really give you the advantage, right? The advantage should be in the position of the player who is already waiting for you, already ready for you to show yourself around the corner. The idea of holding an angle in Tarkov is largely ill-advised, and the sole reason why this is the case is because as the enemy flies around the corner, on their client they are able to see you and have more time to react than you do, because according to the server and according to your client, you have less time to see them. This is the reason why you may find yourself holding an angle and you just die almost instantly as the enemy flies around the corner before you ever have time to react. Because with the help of desync, the Peeker's advantage that they have simply gives them more time to react in these split-second scenarios that end up mattering so much in this game. If you watch a very skilled player such as Landmark, you'll notice that they do this all the time. They move quickly around structures. They tend to value the ergonomics of their weapons a lot because high ergo on your gun will make it much easier for you to have steady aim and acquire a target when you're moving around corners. Pay attention to when Landmark kills players. Oftentimes you'll see the enemy seem to not have even been moving or reacting at all. It's simply because they couldn't. Landmark's aim is so good and he understands the game so well that most players who go up against him just do not have the precious time needed to stand a chance. I'm not trying to take any glory away from Landmark or people who play like him. It's not their fault that this is just the most effective way to play the game. I'm attempting to make a point that as long as this game has core, fundamental issues such as desync and nearly zero player inertia, there will always exist a meta of using this to your advantage. And if I'm able to create a new type of advantage for myself without necessarily using desync or zero inertia, such as extract camping, then I don't see why I should be considered the unethical, immoral style of player. And those abusing desync get off the hook. Anyway, that's my TED Talk about why extract camping is A-okay. Let's get back into the raids. Okay, we got another pretty bad spawn here. And I just accidentally threw a grenade as I was trying to just make sure I was on full auto, so that's nice. Probably gonna die from dome now that somebody is gonna be like, hey, who's throwing a grenade over there? we made it. I hear something on my left. That guy definitely heard me. 100%. Just creep walking on the metal. Ew.
What's up over there?
You guys look pretty low geared, unfortunately. Yep, pretty low gear, but I might as well leave and just reset the raid, honestly. Fuck. Someone else. Two. I didn't know there was another guy. Fuck. GG. So after my third death, I decided to build an RPK and use all that Ogolnik I got from that guy I killed 2 raids ago. Got a good spawn. I could check that safe right there, but I don't actually care. I'd rather not check the safe and leave everybody that comes through with the idea that nobody came through here. Now, the funny thing about this gun is that it's incredibly fucking long. And I'm not entirely sure. You can see that it clips the wall right there, so there's a small chance that somebody coming from this angle might actually be able to see the gun. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. Fuck. Fucker, you scared me. Well, this sucks. Everyone's gonna be in here and be like, yo, what the fuck? Shit. Alright, let's see if this dead body is enough to spook this guy. I'm probably just gonna shoot if I get an opportunity, because definitely gonna be vicious looking at a dead body on the floor. Alright, buddy. Let's see if he has any friends. Jeez. That's pretty tanky. Got some fuel. What the fuck are you picking this shit up for, dude? Nice. Okay. Nice. How big is this rig? Fuck. Guess I could swap rigs. Not that big of Honestly, I think this is more value. I think selling this to Ragman is going to give me more than selling the under defense. Okay. Okay, here's everything from that raid, starting from row down. See a whole bunch of all BT. It's not going to be found in raid, so it's not worth the sell. BT's fine. I'll use it eventually. Bunch of grenades. This fuel and this filter, I'm going to keep these for sure. Okay, so most of that stuff I actually ended up keeping, like all the ammo, the magazine. This is the stack of money, though, from everything else. That's actually pretty good. 338,000 plus a bunch of value from other shit. All right, I think this is probably going to be the last one I do. Actually, I think I'll do one more with like a really weird gun or something, just for funsies. Hopefully I die on my way there, and then I can just do a run with like a really fun gun or something. Oh, he's fucking dead. This guy isn't dead. I'm gonna uninstall this game. Kidding me? How the fuck did that not kill him? Like, what? that grenade looked like it was perfect. I guess I have to uninstall the game now.
Just get me off this fucking shithole game. Task manager. I'm never gonna play it again. See, I want to have fun with it, but then stuff like that happens.
It probably damaged him a lot or something. Fucking Makarov? EVL. Respect. Guess I die. Jesus Christ. What the hell was that? Ah, this is not good. Okay, well, because I'm all the way out here, and I've killed 2 players, I'm gonna go ahead and wait by the hermetic door. Gotta get the fuck out of here.
Major fracture detected.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And I have brought a real doozy for sure. Something I've actually never used before. It could be a lot of fun. It could also be tragically really bad. Any guesses? Any guesses? It's the full auto 9x18 pistol. 20 round magazines, and I was doing a little bit of testing in the hideout, and oh my god, does this thing have really, really bad recoil. Holy shit. Pretty good spawn, honestly. I'm using 9x18 PBM, which is the highest pin round. It's actually a 28 pin. And 28 is pretty bad, but it's not terrible. I could definitely kill somebody if they have like level 3 armor. If I get a few good shots to a face shield, that would definitely do the trick as well. However, if the enemy has, let's say, I don't know, maybe like an Alton or something, I'm probably just fucked, to be honest. I'd have to probably land like half the magazine to the face shield of an Alton to get a kill with this thing. Maybe even more than that, honestly. Footsteps. The moment of truth. Can I get it done with this fucking piece of shit pistol? Oh, jeez. Here they come. See flashlights. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, fuck. I'm so fucked. Jesus. Oh my god. I got him with that grenade? I don't know where that one was though. Yeah, not a lot I could have done there. What the fuck? That is funny. Oh my god. Alright, so I wanted to try something similar to what I was just doing, and I decided to use the, I decided to try out the full auto Glock here. But something I noticed, I do have the stock, okay, so I have like the best recoil reduction possible. But look at how bad this is. This is like really, really bad. It fucking jumps like all the way up there. So like the idea is, let's say the person's this far away and I want to shoot him in the legs. Like what the fuck? It's like literally impossible. You have to like, I have to pull down and shoot down here. Like, oh my god. It's it's really, really bad. It goes all the way to the fucking ceiling. Like, holy shit, dude. This is unusable. And even if you try to hip fire it, right? I can't even look at the walls. It's so annoying. Honestly, hip firing is the only viable option. Oh, it's so bad, man. It's just so bad. The red dot does nothing. This does literally nothing for me. It's completely unusable. But I'm just gonna give it a try and see how it goes. Possibly the worst setup for this spot known to man, but we'll see what happens. Not a bad spawn, not a bad spawn. Might just die though. There'll be a guy on my left. 100% every time.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Oh shit! Okay, grab the tag and continue moving on. Bleeding? We'll worry about that later. Take a pit stop in the urinals. Yo, he was not expecting that for sure. Anyone down here want some of this smoke? I'll give it to you. Shit, dude. One's on my left. If I catch him in this hallway, I have a pretty good chance of blowing their legs to pieces. I think I'm gonna jump down but when they get close because I'm quite positive he heard me. If I wait for him to get close, I can just shred his kneecaps in half. It is kind of hard to judge the distance of the footsteps though, in this hallway. God damn it, it's a fucking hatchet runner, bro. Whatever, dude, we're just gonna reset, I guess. I can't believe I missed. He was actually closer than I thought. I dropped down and he was like right up on me. And then I just fucking missed like the first volley. That was pretty awkward. Turned around and looked at me like, yo, what the fuck's your problem? You know what, I got an idea. This works pretty well. Go prone right here. You wait for them to walk past. Stand up and blast them in the fucking legs. That's the idea. If there's more than one, that's gonna be rough. Oh, fuck. Is he on my left? What?
Hey guys, I'm in
D2.
just hanging out.
What are you doing? I didn't even know. What is he looting? What the f- What are you looting down here? There's a duffel bag right there? Bro, I had no idea. What the fuck, dude? Oh my god. I thought he was about to just fuck with me because he saw me and he was gonna be like doing a voice comm or something. Oh my god. What the hell, man? I have no words for that, man. I have no words. Power's still not on. Jesus. Well, let's add this to the backpack collection and go back, I guess. If I were to come down here, I guess it looks almost like somebody just died from getting shot down the hall, you know? So maybe they would just be like, oh shit, what the fuck is that? And they'd fucking do one of these numbers, you know? That's hilarious. Uh-oh. This is concerning. Well, if this guy decides to throw grenades down here, I just have to fucking hope and pray that the geometry I'm standing next to keeps me alive. Oh, fuck. Everything's fine, dude. Just keep going.
Oh, I've been fallen!
Oh, fuck, there's more. There's two more. Hey, what are you gonna do, you know? I couldn't really do much there, you know? Killed 4 PMCs that raid. 5 PMCs. Oh my god. I couldn't close it out, you know? I kind of put myself in a bad situation there. Maybe if I didn't reload, I'm not sure how many more bullets I had in that mag. If I didn't reload and I just kept shooting, that may have worked out. And also if I didn't sort of whiff the first volley, that guy walked past. I just figured he was gonna stop moving. But damn, dude. Okay, guys, we're doing something a little bit different this time. I've decided to, you know, if you were to list every gun for its, like, functionality and its position in the game of Tarkov, if you were to list them all in order, I've decided to go for something quite opposite on the list of what I did last raid. So previous raid was a full auto Glock with flesh damage ammo, right? And this raid's gonna be something that I like to consider pretty far on the opposite spectrum. Go ahead and pause the video and type in the comments what you think it is. And if you guess it right, you will win a prize. Probably just gonna comment something on your comment and say like, congratulations, give you a heart emoji or something. Any guesses? Any takers? All right, guys, what is it gonna be? If you guessed the Mark 18 Mjolnir Lapua, then you are right. Yay! Made it inside. Interestingly enough, the gun itself was only about 100,000, which isn't that bad, and the attachments were like another 80,000, which is unnecessary. I put some attachments on it, but you know, all it really does is bring the recoil down from like 350 to 310, so pretty unnecessary to even mod this gun. The only problem, well, one of the many problems I should say, is that the ammo is incredibly expensive. The AP is like 20,000 a round. This thing actually has 4 rounds of, let's see it. It has 4 rounds of FMJ top loaded in the mag, which it just came with the gun. FMJ is like $17 a pop from a trader, which that's like 2,000 plus rubles, which is insane. Looking at the ballistics roll. So the FMJ is 47 pin, which is really good. 122 damage. So it's a one tap to the chest almost every time. If they have a slick, I think they have a small chance of surviving. I could be wrong. I don't really know exactly how it works. So I have 4 rounds of that, and then I have the rest is the UPZ, which was only about 780 rubles from a vendor. And the UPZ is 32 pin, 142 damage. So more damage, which doesn't really make that much of a difference. 32 pin, so not as good. It'll pin level 3 with such an insane amount of damage, 142 damage. If you get shot and you're wearing like level 4, level 5, I don't know how that transfers through. I haven't used this gun that much. Yep, that's what I got to work with. We'll see how it goes. Fuck. Wow. He tanked the shit out of that. That was the FMJ rounds, dude. I definitely hit 2, at least. I hit 2 rounds. What the hell? What the fuck? I looked pretty good. Like, that looked pretty center of mass to me. I guess I shot him in the arms and shit. What the fuck, dude? He had a buddy. So I was definitely fucking dead there. Anyways. So this time, I'm gonna have another guessing game. What do you think is gonna be the next gun we're using? Here's a little bit of a hint. It's been the most expensive one so far. I don't think you're gonna get it. It's a P226 modded with the best attachments possible and a suppressor, which for whatever reason it cost me over 100,000 to build the gun itself, and I have 9x19 PBP, which is really expensive. It's the highest pin 9mm in the game. It cost me over 1,600 a round. So all in all, this has been the most expensive setup, and it's a fucking pistol, believe it or not. But it's pretty badass. Got some Sam Fisher vibes. Okay, so this is a morning raid, and as you can see, so can everyone else. Yeah, this is bad. It's way more bright in here for some reason. I don't really understand the idea behind if it's dark outside, it's bright inside. That's kind of strange to me, but that's how the game works, I guess. With that being said, if somebody comes down here before the sun comes up, I'm kind of just fucked. I imagine I'm very easy to see right now. So that's probably just gonna suck ass. And of course I ran past like a team of players down there, so I'm gonna have to deal with like probably 2 to 3 players with a pistol, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. On the bright side, if I'm able to land headshots with this ammo, basically a guaranteed kill no matter what they have. Already hear footsteps. Okay, well, Chrome just crashed. I hope the fucking game doesn't crash. I just heard footsteps. I imagine they're going to see me right away. Okay, well, we got that guy. And I'm pretty fucking sure there's more. Chances of... this spot sucks now. I'm gonna go try to loot that guy. It looked like a fucking hatchling. Another pistol runner. Oh, fuck. Where did he go? Down by the spool. This is interesting. Left side? You're not gonna get me with a fucking grenade from there, brother. He's on the left side? My fucking shaky aim. Fuck. Gotcha, bitch ass. Well, I used up all my ammo. Or a good portion of it. Have a fun fight. He did land some good shots. Shooting me with. Star 20. Look pretty geared. Damn, they are pretty geared. Holy shit. You know, I could obviously swap to the other two guns, but that's not really in the spirit of this raid. I came here with a pistol, I'm gonna use a pistol. Hilariously, their names are D2 Bouncer and D2 Defender. That's adorable. GG, I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and vendor most of this shit, keep some of it, and yeah, I think that's probably gonna wrap up the video after I'm done with that. Okay, well, you know, honestly, surprisingly, those guns and everything else sold for a lot to vendor. So I actually ended up making 540,000 profit, and I have some ammo to use for myself, some food and water, and some grenades. But yeah, I mean, that was kind of the video, you know, I just wanted to showcase that spot, show that it works pretty well. At the start of the video, when we did some pretty meta, you know, sort of effective weapon choices, and then sort of started going into some more fun choices. It was a blast, I had a lot of fun making it, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Thanks for watching.